Good morning. My name is Ema Scheidel, and I'm here with my daughter, Kyla Saad, who some of you may recognize from her singing during services over the past year. Kyla and I first came to UUCA in January of 2020, just before COVID changed our world. Kyla's good friend Anna attended the religious education classes offered at UUCA, and after a Saturday night sleepover, Kyla asked if she could join Anna at RE. I was curious myself about UUCA, having learned a little bit about UUs and knowing a few people who came here, and decided to check out a service while Kyla attended RE. I was very skeptical at my first service, as I have never been part of a faith-based organization before, but was pleasantly surprised that the service did not tell me what to think, but instead gave me room to think about issues beyond the day-to-day stuff of life. Kyla and I started attending semi-regularly, then COVID hit. Kyla continued to attend RE online, but I decided that I would hold off on online services, thinking to myself that I would go back in a few weeks or months when we were back in person. Obviously, I had no idea how long COVID was going to last. Once fall came around and I realized COVID was going to affect our lives for a lot longer than I originally thought, I re-engaged with UUCA through online services and some of the Faith 360 offerings, including a beginning covenant group.
My parents and I also took the Good Place Ethics and Philosophy course, which was really fun because the show was really interesting and engaging, but it was also really interesting to hear so many different types of people's point of views on ethics and philosophy, and the class taught me a lot about philosophy, which is cool.
Like many of us, COVID was rough on me, and I found that engagement with UUCA was such a lifeline during this time of social distancing. While the extra quality family time was wonderful, I missed authentic connection with other humans beyond my own family. UUCA served to fill some of that gap, and for that, I am very grateful. In December of 2020, I was listening to an online service and had my aha moment. This particular service was so multicultural. Reverend Amanda shared a selection of Christmas books from all over the world in several different languages, including one in Japanese. My mother is from Japan, so this was a special connection point for me. In addition, songs were shared from different international cultures and faiths. I never thought I would attend such a multicultural service and never felt more at home. Being of mixed race and culture myself, I always took issues with faiths that claimed that their way was the only right way. It was so refreshing to be in a community that embraced such diverse cultures in one service. I never thought that I could find a faith-based community that embraced multiculturalism in this way, and was so happy to finally find a spiritual home. That aha moment led me to become a member of UUCA in January of 2021. And now we are able to gather again in our physical space. When I was asked to contribute to the Capital Campaign, how could I not? Last month, I finally got a full tour of this beautiful space. And one of my favorite spots that I discovered was the mural in the chapel downstairs that depicts many cultures and faiths. That mural, once again, reinforced that I had found my multicultural spiritual home. So it is with gratitude that I support this new home of mine. And if you are grateful for what UUCA gives to you, I encourage you to also contribute to the Capital Campaign. Thank you.